Hey everyone, I'm Lori from Hair by Lori, and I'm here with my friend Molly today.
Hi.
Today I am going to show you a beautiful braided wreath hairstyle. Now the way I'm going to do it today is a little bit more advanced. It's really not hard once you get the hang of it, and if you've checked out my 4-strand ribbon braid tutorial, then you'll be set to go. But if you find that the technique I'm teaching in this video is a little tough, just go ahead and use a regular 3-strand braid. Let's get started. Okay, so I've started by sectioning off a circle, the middle of her hair, clipping it out of the way. I'm going to come along to the middle of the back of her head, and I'm going to pick up a little section of hair here, and I'm going to take a piece of ribbon, got probably about 2.5 feet here. I'm going to tie it around this, secure it with a little knot. Now I'm going to do a 4-strand ribbon braid here. If you don't know how to do that, I'll link to a tutorial if you want to kind of get the feel for just a simple 4-strand ribbon braid down before we go ahead and do this. And then be sure to come back and check out this awesome tutorial. But I'm going to have this as 1 strand. My ribbon's going to be 1 strand. I'm going to pick up another section of hair just underneath it, split it into 2. So now I'm going to have my 4 strands when I start braiding. So I've got hair, hair, ribbon, and hair. And this is going to be a lace braid. We're only going to be adding hair in on one side. So I'm going to start on this side. This outermost strand is going to go over the hair, under the ribbon, and then over this hair. And then this hair and the ribbon are going to switch places. Okay. And then I'm going to pick hair up and add in just on this bottom part as we go. So let me add in a section of hair here, and so hair goes over the strand next to it, under the ribbon, and over our hair down here. Okay, then this hair, ribbon, switch place. This bottom strand, add hair in. So you get the feel of the braid. It goes, hair goes over, under, over, then you add, then you switch your ribbon and your hair in the middle and you add. So let's do that again. This hair, over, under, over, switch this piece of hair and the ribbon that's in the middle. Okay, that's 1 completed stitch. Add hair in. Down here. Okay, and now we're going to do it again. Over, under, over, switch. Okay, that's another completed stitch, and we're just going to keep going up and around here. So. Okay. Once you get up to this point and you kind of switch positions, it becomes a little more comfortable to do the braid. For a minute there, it's a little awkward the way you're standing and pulling the hair, but from here, I'm just going to pull down from her face, back towards it, and add the hair in that way. And we'll just keep continuing this all the way around. Over, under, over, switch, and add hair again. Okay, I'm coming to the end here, but I did want to share one tip with you before I wrap this up. If you get confused, especially as we start to braid multiple strands, like this is a 4-strand braid, I find it's helpful when I'm learning a braid and getting it down to say the stitches as I go. So as I braid, I just say over, under, over, switch, add, over, under, over, switch, add. I'm going to add in that last bit of hair that was hanging down there. And then over, under, over, switch. Okay, so I'm going to add in this last section of hair here to this one and do, this will be our last stitch with adding hair in. I'm going to go over, under, over, switch. Now you could end it here if you want. I am going to continue going so that it wraps around further. So I'm going to take this, just doing a normal 4-strand ribbon braid here, go over, under, over, switch, over, under, over, switch, over, under, over, switch. You can just do it out as far as you can go, or if you're braiding on really long hair, you don't have to go all the way to the end. You just want to make sure it's like long enough so that you can stretch it around to meet up with the other green ribbon there if you want, or you can end it and we'll hide that bottom part with a bow. But I'm going to go ahead and braid this out. Okay, now this part I'm going to just secure in a low ponytail with another elastic now. I'm going to continue this over here, pull it, tuck the ends underneath. Okay, and then we're going to just pin right along here to pin that in place. Just take your bobby pin to hide this end of this braid underneath our beginning of our first braid here. Grab a little bit of the edge of that first braid and just push there. Okay. And you won't need many pins here. Push them up so that they're hidden underneath your braid. I'm going to take one up here to hold the rest of that hair, make sure it doesn't pop out. Okay. So now that our wreath is made, let's add some finishing touches. I'm going to take a red bow that I just picked up at the grocery store with like their other Christmas decorations. I'm going to wrap this there because this is what I have handy. But really you could use, whatever decorations you have on hand. I think that's the fun with the Christmas styles, is you can make it just as unique as you are. Everyone's houses are decorated differently, so everyone's Christmas hair can be decorated differently. So we have our wreath there, and then I think it's super cute if you happen to have any, other flowers that you can stick in there. Add a little something. You can go along the edges, or you can come along in the braid and stick some flowers in as you go along. Thanks for watching today's tutorials. Hope you loved this wreath hairstyle. If you want, I've got another wreath hairstyle with a twisted braid. You can check it out here. It is awesome and just so beautiful and angelic. You're gonna love it. And if you want another fantastic Christmas hairstyle that's really gonna pop and get you a lot of attention, be sure you check out our ribbon Christmas tree braid over here. Click on the videos and check out the awesome tutorials. You're gonna love them.